Hi everybody, it's Chef Christine. It's time for Popsicle of the Week again. And this week I'm going to be featuring some stone fruits and some oranges. Oh, what the heck, what I'm making is a fuzzy navel. So I had these beautiful peaches and I had one apricot left over from last week. And I had a cutie mandarin. So I cut the cutie up. This is a little mandarin orange I am soaking it in a tablespoon each of peach brandy and apricot brandy. And so that's going to be a little alcohol component. You would not have to use the brandy in this, and you could do it without any alcohol at all. It needs a little bit of fluid, but you wouldn't have to use that. You could just use orange juice, because the components of a fuzzy navel are orange juice and peaches, orange juice and peach schnapps. I'm adding fresh fruit, so we're going to use the peaches and the apricot because I had it and it's a stone fruit just like the peach family, and my my soaking, marinating cutie segments. And I've got one small organic peach chopped up right here. Because it was organic, I used the skins and part of it just to give it a little bit of color in my popsicle. And then I've got another one right here, and I just want to finish mincing this up so that the parts, the peach pieces are small. And so I have got it taken off of the pit, and I have peeled it, and I have sliced it and diced it, and now I've got it down to where I'm just doing small little pieces so that you can still get peach chunk. You'll be biting into a peach chunk in the popsicle, but it won't be a great big piece. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now it's time to mix everything together, and I'm going to take my minced up peach pieces. This is going to be a really pretty popsicle. And then I'm going to throw in my slightly larger, still small dice apricot. And then I'm going to add my mandarins with the 2 tablespoons total of peach and apricot liqueur. Mix that all up, and then I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of my apricot sauce. And this is the last of those cooked down apricots that I got. And that's the last of that apricot is part of that batch too. And that should give us just enough liquid to hold the popsicles together really well. It is pretty. All right, let's taste that. Make sure we've got a good mix. Yeah. That's a very good mix. Oh yes, that's very, very tasty. And I don't drink much. I usually only use alcohol to cook with, so 2 tablespoons. All of these popsicles is not a whole lot of alcohol content. It's maybe a little heavier than it would be if I were just adding vanilla extract, which is also alcohol based. But that's basically the idea here. So I'm using these for flavor and not to make this an alcoholic beverage. Okay, I'm gonna add a little more. Give it a little bit more liquid. With our apricot, it's actually, really concentrated apricot puree. But yeah, there we go. That's more like it. That's what we wanted. Okay, now I can start filling my popsicles. This is going to be really chunky and chewy, which will be nice when it's frozen. Okay, so I ended up with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of my popsicles for my fuzzy navel popsicles, and that will be just fine. I'm perfectly okay with that. So we'll go ahead and put our little sticks in and get these frozen up, and we will see how these come out. I kind of feel like any fruity adult cocktail, if you start looking at the ingredients, like when we did pina colada, I had a whole fresh coconut. So that would normally be done with a can of coconut milk, but I used a fresh product with that. And fuzzy navels are usually made with orange juice and peach brandy, and I'm using actual oranges and peaches and apricots and a little bit of the brandy too. But if it makes a good beverage flavor combination, it probably will make a good popsicle. So whether you make it alcoholic or not, it's a good place to look for flavor combinations if you're looking for ideas. So I'm very pleased that people are making popsicles out there. I've had several people tell me about the popsicles they make and send me pictures of their popsicle molds that they're using. I think that's awesome. I'm very glad that I'm inspiring you guys to get out there and make your own popsicles this summer. So we're gonna freeze these. We'll check back in when they're done, and we'll see what they turn out like. All right, our fuzzy navel popsicles are all frozen, so let's give one a try. Warm that up a little bit. Let that slide out, and there we have it, all of our luscious, chunky, fruity goodness. Let's try it. That's really good, and the chunks of the peaches and the apricots and the cutie mandarin orange make for, it's like a fruit salad. It's like a frozen fruit salad. It's really tasty with a little hint of the peach and the apricot brandy in it. Really delightful. I'm going to take my time and chew my way through this popsicle because there's a lot of dense texture to it. So enjoy these fuzzy navel popsicles. I hope you have a great week. See you next time.